join us now is Cher herself. Please welcome Alicia Silverstone to our studio. Looking so cute.
Alicia, when you see clips, old school clips like that, how does it make you feel now that so much time has gone by?
I mean, I see it a lot. so it's very, present in my life.
But if you think about it, we're coming up on the 30th anniversary of that movie.
Well, it captures such a great capsule of time right there, and it strikes such a nice, fun, positive nostalgia for people, which make it cool. And you look fantastic, so that doesn't always hurt. Has your son seen the movie yet?
My son's 13 now, and sometimes I've walked in the room and he's been watching it, which is interesting. But but he wouldn't like me saying that.
No.
I'm not supposed to say anything anymore.
We're not allowed to talk about our kids when they're
we
teenagers.
can't talk anymore. But when he was 5, he saw it with me at the LA the cemetery here,
right.
Hollywood Cemetery. And I wouldn't have shown it to him. I don't think it's for 5-year-olds particularly. But I did show it to him because it was in front of 4,000 people on this massive screen. It was such an experience.
Yeah, that's special.
And so we snuggled watching it, and he loved it. And luckily, lots of it went over his head, of course. But because there's some saucy stuff in there that you don't think about until you're watching it with a child. But at the end, that was the first time that he started, practicing kissing. Because of the kiss at the end,
Oh, that's cute.
Yeah.
And one of the pictures we put up, which is really cute, he's starting to get taller than you.
He's taller.
Tell me about the moment. That was a weird thing for me. I mean, I am 5 feet tall, so half of my son was like 7. But
don't lie, 4'11".
I know, totally. So, Alicia, what was that like when now you look up to him?
It's very funny. I love when he comes over to me and puts his nose really close to me to measure, because then I get to be so close to him, and he's just like,
cute.
Look, Mom, and he's 5'8".
Oh, yeah.
I'm 5'4", so.
Oh,
it's a weird thing as a mom.
By quite a bit right there. I know you were just in Paris.
Yes.
How was that? What'd you do?
Well, I was there on vacation with my friend Christian and Jasmine and Kyle, and we were just he has an apartment there, and I love
Christian Siriano. Is that who I just saw pop up on the screen?
Probably.
When you say Christian, sorry. I was like, yeah.
Hey, she's cool about it.
And we're such good buddies. And
that's cool.
Yeah.
How'd you all meet?
We met a long time ago. Maybe almost 9 years ago now. He asked me to come to one of his shows, and the reason I wanted to go was because he doesn't use fur or any leather, and that made me really happy.
Has he dressed you for a bunch of stuff?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. I think a lot of times
a lot.
on the carpet.
That's a cool friend to have.
Yeah. Yeah. That's a good one to have.
Yeah, exactly.
Well, you're here as a paid spokesperson for eBay. What does Recommerce mean?
Well, Recommerce, we're celebrating Recommerce Day, which happened in May, because it's a celebration of pre-loved shopping. And for me, Recommerce Day is every day. I got this used. That picture you saw a second ago with the polka dots in Paris was my mom's, and that is now mine. This is my mom's. Everything I'm all about using over and over and over again. And eBay,
smart.
Yeah, it's better for the earth. It's better for your wallet. It's I think you get more unique pieces. eBay's been a leader in that for so long. I remember when in my mind, when eBay started, perhaps it had started before this, but I remember they were the ones that were selling used things.
Yeah, exactly.
And you can call it vintage, you can call it used, you can call it pre-loved, but that's what
pre-loved.
I do too.
Pre-loved. So that's what Recommerce Day is about. It's celebrating pre-loved shopping.
That's so cool.
And you recently posted some video of some items you bought on eBay. So tell us what we're seeing right here.
Well, these are all just things that I have not necessarily found on eBay, because I can't remember what's from eBay and not from eBay,
all right.
to be clear. But I buy all of these things used, and that's all these are the kinds of things that you can find.
That's a giant mortar.
Isn't that cool?
That's a cool little lesson to teach the kids too. That you can it's because it's kind of like recycling in a way, right?
Hang on, put that up. I just saw a hammer with toilet paper on it. I need to know about this thing. This is awesome.
I found that honestly in
God, how could you see that? Is that what that is?
I found that hammer. It's an old school hammer from forever ago. in Texas, and I brought it home, and I thought, what am I going to do with this
Oh,
thing?
great.
So I put toilet paper on it, plant paper, toilet paper, and I put it on there, and I love it. It's such a, I mean, it's kind of weird, but I love it.
Hey.
You're so good with the no fur and the earth and the environment. Do you remember when it clicked for you? Did you grow up like this, or do you remember the age where you're like, hey, this is very important to me?
My mom was really against waste. She was very anti-materialism, and she didn't realize she was teaching me to be a little environmentalist, because that wasn't in her mind. She just went through the war, and she would always say, remember the war. So she was very conscious of saving and reusing, and I think that I took that. I told her when she was leaving us, you know, how I was able to really take that and do something with that, because I care very much about our earth, and I want us to protect it for our children. And there's things you can do every single day, like shopping pre-loved. That's a major way to make change in this world.
And totally use pre-loved, by the way.
Pre-loved.
Pre-loved.
By the way,
Yeah.
I know she's so proud of you, and I love that you're wearing her necklace and everything.
yeah.
That's great. Thanks so much for coming and hanging out.
Thanks, Alicia.
Thank you.
Love that.